My name is Rosina. I'm a banker, I'm a biker, an event planner. I let one out. Salsa dancer. Let's go again, don't worry.
You will learn a thing or maybe
I am a banker, I am a biker, an event planner, a salsa dancer, and also a relationship expert.
from money to me.
Hi there. Once again, this is your girl, Salsarozie, your banker, your biker, your salsa dancer, instructor, event planner, and relationship coach. Now, this is my YouTube channel where I get to discuss issues concerning relationships, my biking experience. I share with you some salsa tidbits and on general issues that may affect you or me. To start this session, I would like us to discuss on what you should not do if you want to get onto a motorcycle. Why am I doing this? Safety is very important. I've been doing motorcycling for over a decade, and there are little things that helps me to stay alive. Okay, now the first thing I want to talk about is that when you want to ride a motorcycle, make sure you do not ride a motorcycle under the influence of any alcohol or any drug. It is very important because there are a lot of times we have people who feel that they have the ability to control some of these substances. But mind you, the motorcycle is not a very forgiving sport, especially if you are reckless and you don't do the right thing. So make sure that before you get onto any motorcycle, make sure that you have a clean head, you have a clean mind, and you're at a good place to sit on a motorcycle to man a machine, which can get out of control if you are not in control. So make sure that you never mount a motorcycle when you are under the influence of alcohol, when you are smoking, or under the influence of any drug. If you want to ride a motorcycle, be very careful about puddles, about sandy terrains, about sand patches on the road. Sometimes when we are speeding, we see some of these things, we think we have a very big bike, and then this bike can zoom through it. When you watch puddles, you don't know how deep that water may be. You may see a very small puddle, you think it's very small, but trust me, you get into the puddle and you're going under. So be very careful when you're riding in terrains that have loose sand, loose particles on the road, because this is recipe for disaster. When you're riding a motorcycle, avoid being complacent. The motorcycle is a machine and is capable of throwing you off at the slightest of mistakes done by the rider. So be very careful that you don't bring complacency when you're riding a motorcycle. Yes, you know how to ride a motorcycle, but you can always get better. So be very careful how you man that machine. Don't be complacent about it. Do not bring your ego when you get onto a motorcycle. Now, this is particularly evident when it comes to group rides. You have that one rider who just wants to show off how fast his machine can go, how quickly he can overtake people in so many seconds. And you see, it is a recipe for disaster, because half the time people who do that do not even know how to man the machines they are riding. Now, things like tailgating your colleagues when you are riding. Don't get too close to fellow motorcyclists, just in case there's an obstacle ahead of the one in front of you, you avoid crashing into them. Put your ego behind and do not allow your ego to come and endanger the rest of the people that you're riding with. Anytime you're riding a motorcycle, be safe, watch out for each other, and make sure that all of you get back home in one piece. So also, if you do want to ride a motorcycle, make sure that you do not stunt where it is inappropriate, especially in group rides. Be very careful where you stunt, how you stunt, and be cognizant of other motorists and other road users. So where there are pedestrians, where there are cars coming, be very careful not to pull your stunts there. One, even before you begin to stunt, make sure that you are skilled in that aspect to be able to stunt. Make sure you've learned the skill in the controlled environment, and then when you get on group rides, when it is safe, you can pull up those stunts. Many a times we see motorists just pulling up wheelies and pulling up stoppies as and when. Now, if you want to be a good rider, you need to know where to pull some of these stunts and when not to pull those stunts. Never leave a biker behind. If you want to be a motorbiker or you want to be a motorcyclist, you should know that, especially in group rides, you do not leave a biker behind. So whatever happens, you watch out for the person in front of you, you watch out for the person behind you, and make sure that if it's 10 people going and ride, 10 people arrive at your destination safely. And last but not the least, I'm talking motorcycle safety. If you want to get onto a motorbike, do not jump onto the motorbike naked. When I say do not jump onto a motorbike naked, don't think that your head is a helmet, don't think that your eyes are visors, and don't think that your fingers are gloves, don't think that your feet are boots, and don't think that the dress you're wearing is enough to protect your chest, your ribs, your back. And don't think that the trousers you're wearing is enough to protect your knee when it becomes critical. So if you want to be a good motorbiker, make sure that you don't sit on the motorbike naked. Gear up and gear up properly to save your life so that you are sure that you are going what not to do if you want to be a motorcyclist. Thank you. If you do like this, don't forget to subscribe. Turn on your notification button so that you can get more of this content every week. Thank you. Or every day, whatever. Is it okay? Okay. Salsarozie.